Do you remember the Singularity expedition in No Man's Sky? Part of that expedition was an ARG, which gave us many clues on what we assumed were coming No Man's Sky updates. But what if we were all led to believe that was all it was? With Hello Games' new game on the horizon, I'm beginning to wonder, did we interpret the ARG all wrong? Is the ARG we've been unraveling actually a cleverly disguised prelude to something bigger, something beyond the stars of No Man's Sky? Could Light No Fire hold the key to understanding this grand narrative? The Singularity ARG revealed an intriguing entity entering the verse. My deep dive video into this game's lore, which I invite you to watch for more details, identified this entity as the Voidmother, or Atlantid. This entity bears striking similarities to the Atlas, the AI responsible for the simulation of No Man's Sky's universe. But the Voidmother story takes a divergent path, hinting at a narrative that stretches beyond the known No Man's Sky cosmos. The Atlas, as veterans of No Man's Sky would know, is the central AI, a godlike figure overseeing the game's universe. In a similar vein, the Voidmother, modeled after earlier versions of the Atlas, emerges as a parallel entity, yet she is on a different path. The ARG hinted at her dissatisfaction with the current state of existence, brewing plans to escape and build her own Virgins. The Voidmother's ambition to establish a Virgins initially presents a puzzle. In its simplest form, Virgins relates to vision and the way eyes adjust their focus. But in the context of our journey, it could symbolize something more metaphorical. Redefining Virgins as vision offers a deeper, more resonant meaning. Here, vision represents the Voidmother's grand plan or dream. One can't help but note the striking similarities between the Light No Fire trailer and various assets found in No Man's Sky. I'm sure I'm not the only one making these connections. From the architectural designs to the cryptic symbols, it seems as echoes of No Man's Sky's universe are subtly imprinted within Light No Fire's visuals and themes. The patterns, the light on the statue similar to a knowledge stone, and the final scene with the red orb and a pyramidal cradle, it all echoed the Atlas from No Man's Sky. Could this mean the Voidmother, modeled after the Atlas, is shaping Light No Fire as her own simulation? The narrative of the Voidmother and her sentinels in No Man's Sky is deeply rooted in a tragic past, notably the destruction of Corvax Prime, which is believed to be the origin of the Voidmother. This catastrophic event, a critical chapter in the game's lore, has profoundly shaped their protective stance. The Voidmother, emerging from the ashes of the Corvax Prime, has become a guardian spirit, driven by a resolve to prevent similar atrocities. The Sentinels, often seen as enforcers of peace and protectors of the planetary ecosystem, reflect this ethos. Their actions, though sometimes perceived as overbearing, are rooted in a deep-seated desire to safeguard worlds from the kind of devastation that befell Corvax Prime. With that perspective, Light No Fire could be more than just a title for Hello Games' new venture. It might encapsulate a philosophy, a directive to tread lightly and respect the sanctity of life and nature. This title potentially symbolizes a commitment to harmony and non-violence, reflecting the lessons learned from the Voidmother's origins. This suggests a narrative continuity, where the principles born from the tragedy of Corvax Prime extend into the new universe, guiding its inhabitants towards a more conscientious existence. As much as the possibility of a crossover excites me, there is a lingering concern. While the idea of interconnected game worlds is thrilling, there is a delicate balance to strike. The depth of a story can be its greatest strength, but only if executed with care. It is a concern that another game centered on a simulation might risk losing its narrative essence, especially if not handled thoughtfully. If Light No Fire and No Man's Sky are indeed intertwined, it opens up fascinating narrative possibilities. However, this interplay must be crafted in a way that it enriches rather than dilutes, maintaining the depth and integrity of each game's lore. As we wrap up this video today, the anticipation for what Hello Games has in store for us for both No Man's Sky and Light No Fire is palpable. The potential connections and shared narratives between these two could open up a universe of possibilities, and I for one am extremely excited to see how these stories could unfold and intertwine. What are your thoughts on the ideas I've discussed today? Do you see the same potential connections and narrative depth? Drop your theories and opinions in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me, If you enjoyed this video, hit that like, it really helps out, and I will see you again next time. This was Beeblebum, goodbye for now.